guys, welcome back to my channel again. Okay, today we're going to travel in time, right? And with us we have a time machine. So I've set a cup of tea here. It's ginger for my guest who is gonna arrive any minute now from the future. So we're gonna have a cup of tea, a cup of lemon juice, is actually bitter lemon. We're gonna have a discussion. I expect my guest to arrive from 3023. Now we are 2023, 3023 from the future. So let's wait a minute now. It could be a gentleman, it could be a couple, any. Let's wait. Give it 2 minutes. Hey guest, come on. It's total silence. I don't see anybody. Maybe the guest has arrived, right? Maybe through a wormhole. Because a guest who will arrive from the future, I expect him to, or her to manifest physically, but maybe he'll come through a wormhole. For those who know what a wormhole is, I don't know. I'm disappointed. Yeah, I'm still having the lemon here. The guest has not arrived. You guys might think that I'm crazy, but this is what time machine is. This is what it means, you know, to travel in time, right? Well, if this one fails, I am thinking that I should travel back in time. I go back into the past, right? Probably 65 million years ago, when the asteroid wiped out the dinosaurs. Yeah, and with good luck I might be able to see the asteroid, so maybe I'll go with a telescope. So let's go back to the past, but hey, we don't have the machine to take us there. That's only unfortunate, because we need something like a warp drive. So one scientist, let's come back to reality now. One scientist is saying that he has invented a system of mathematical equation which will help us to travel in time. And I'm going to read to you what this is. So time travel may soon be possible. You see, from what I did just a minute ago, there's no guest who arrived from the future. I still have my lemon here, which means I have to take it. I do and some biscuits here. Actually, I have a pack of them there. So I'm gonna consume this biscuit myself. There's no guest who arrived. But there's one professor who says that, first of all, there's a preposition here that soon enough it will be possible, according to this astrophysicist who believes he has worked out a way to build a time machine. First of all, what's a time machine? Okay, we know time needs a frame of reference, you know, relative. Time is relative, and space, time and space, we can know they are cousins, or maybe they're one and the same thing, because when gravity bends space, it bends time as well. So when you curve space, that's where things like geodesics come in. We did in the black hole, if you go back and watch that video. So this Professor Ron Mallett from the University of Connecticut, I don't have to mention all this, he claims to have written a scientific equation that could be used to create a device that takes people back in time. take you back in time. You meet your grandfather or great-great-grandfather and talk, have a chat and see how it look like, or maybe look like you're different. That's spooky. Is that really possible? I mean, do you physically travel or spiritually or mentally travel? Is that really possible? But that's what the professor says. However, Mallet pairs mean friends, colleagues, are not convinced by his proposals. They're not convinced. So even Einstein himself said time travel can be possible according to his equation, which is E is equal to mc squared. That time travel is possible at least in one direction, Einstein said. Going the other way back to the past presents a trickier challenge. Einstein has his reason, right? So why can't we make a time machine? Why can't we make a time machine? Now, to create a time machine will require negative energy, and now that's where it's even more tricky. It requires negative energy, and the quantum mechanics appears to allow only extremely small regions of negative energy, right? So you know what's quantum mechanics? It's the science of motion of subatomic particles. Quantum is the smallest element of a phenomena, or a quanta, right? Very small indeed. And according to quantum mechanics, the forces needed to create an ordinary sized region with time loops appear to be extremely large. They talk to this, I think, referring to energy. So it allows only small region to have that negative energy. So let's go further and see what this is. Why can't we travel back in time? The simplest answer is that time travel cannot be possible, because if it was possible, we could already be traveling. One can argue that it's forbidden by the laws of physics, like the second law of thermodynamics or relativity. There are also technical challenges. It might be possible, but it will involve vast amount of energy. Okay, so time travel happens through what we call time dilation. No, time dilation, you did that in black hole, and time dilation, you know, it's a frame of reference from the observer. I mean, our time passes like near the black hole, where the gravity is so strong, time goes so slowly. Or when the speed is so fast, the time goes slowly. That means somebody on Earth here will age slower than somebody in space where gravity is less, unless that person is moving so fast also. If that person is moving so fast, then time goes slow for that person. So there are two things, either gravity or velocity, which can affect time. So time travels through what is we call time dilation. So time can be warped by velocity or gravity. That is Einstein general relativity, which says gravity acts on space and time, and curves space and time. And special relativity, I think. Okay, let's go further. To twist vertical space using energy, gravity can affect time, and light can affect gravity. Okay, so in other words, to combine these, light can affect time. So the professor has made an experiment, which I'm going to show you. Sorry, just hold on a minute. I have a chalk here. He's drawn something like this. Okay, and then he calls it a loop. And this loop, we have the past, present, and future. So this, according to him, will go round in a circle. So he'll explain his, I don't know his equation. Well, maybe when he comes live, he'll explain to the world what he means by that equation. So a lot of energy equivalent to, Now according to Al-Kubra, the person who made the warp drive, he says it's possible. If Al Kubra drive were possible, yes, time travel into the past will also be possible. You see, faster than light travel and time travel in this sense are equivalent. Faster than light. So Al Kubra, of course, that's what Al Kubra was saying, that will make the warp drive that will move faster than the speed of light. So in essence, Al Kubra didn't say that the spaceship will move through space faster than the speed of light, but rather the space itself will move, because the machine itself, the warp drive itself will float at zero gravity. It will make something like a bubble. It won't actually move, the space will move, and the space can actually move faster than light. And you know what the speed of light? 9 trillion kilometers per year, or 300,000 kilometers per second. Yeah. So this is a strong reason. There's a strong reason to believe that faster than light travel in general and the Al Kubra method in particular cannot exist, because anything that has mass cannot move faster than light, because light doesn't have that mass. Now, can a warp drive go back in time? So you can't use warp drive to travel back in time. You can't. But if you can outrace the light that the Earth, Sun, Milky Way emitted so long ago, you can then catch it with the proper tools. Warp yourself to 65 million light years away, what I told you before. And with a good enough telescope, you can see the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs. So, now from your own thinking, is it possible to travel in time? A time machine, is it a reality? And how is this time machine going to be? What kind of material we use to make this? What the designs? It's quite tricky. Yeah, I leave you guys to think about this. It's a small video. And you tell me from your comments below whether time machine is really possible, what the professor is saying. Yeah, he's saying it's possible to travel back in time or into the future. As you can see, my guest didn't arrive, so it means I'm going to consume this lemon albeit with you. Not albeit, actually, I'm going to consume it with you. So let's share this with you. Okay guys, it's a funny video. It's science fiction, but science fiction now, these people are saying it can't be possible. I don't really figure out how somebody can move physically from now into millennium, into 500 years in the future, or from the future to now physically. It bogs my mind. But this is what now the professor is saying, and there's a debate about it. Okay guys, thanks for listening to this, and share, subscribe into my channel as I bring you more and more exciting materials. Okay guys, bye for now. Share, like and subscribe to my channel. Bye.